I'm Jen Thoden with YourColorStyle.com, and in this video I want to talk about warm colors. When I talk about the color palette cards or even colors that are in the color fan, I will say something specifically to warm colors. In the color palette cards, you have a warm color card. And I want to explain to you a little bit more in color theory terms what it means when I say warm colors, and to help you understand which colors you can wear, because it doesn't always mean whether or not you have warm undertones or cool undertones. So I'm going to share with you a visual of my color wheel and break this down a little bit more, and I hope it helps. So here are the bright, warm, and light color palette cards, and the card in the center is the warm card. So let's talk about what I mean when I say warm colors. Here's the color wheel. This is the bright color wheel. There's also a soft one. I'm just going to use the bright one right now for example purposes. And you'll see a line that goes down the middle here. On the left are the cool colors, and on the right are the warm colors. Every color wheel has a warm side and a cool side. But when I say warm colors, for purposes of explaining this warm card, what I'm really talking about are the colors that are warm. They are not cool at all. And believe it or not, that is not the entire color set on the warm side of the color wheel. Okay? We're actually talking about a smaller collection of colors from red to yellow. Now, I will tell you that a true red is a universal color. It can be worn by anyone that has warm or cool undertones, and the same for yellow. A true yellow can be worn both by warm undertones and cool undertones. The reason that people typically argue that or don't agree is because it's very difficult to find a true red or a true yellow. Most manufacturers will have a little blue or a little yellow added to either the red or the yellow, and so it becomes a warm yellow or a cool yellow or a warm red or a cool red. It's really challenging to truly find a perfect red or yellow, and so that's why it's always a little bit confusing when I say anybody can wear those colors. So when we're talking about warm colors and the range from red to yellow, if you are someone that has warm undertones, this is your sweet spot. These are the colors that you can wear without question. If you're in doubt of the red or in doubt of the yellow, make sure that it's leaning towards the red-orange, like a tomato red, and for yellow, it's leaning more towards orange, more like a golden yellow, okay? You'll know that it's falling out of this range of colors if the yellow is starting to look a little green, a little lemony. It has a little blue added to it, which is now cooling that color off and doesn't fit in this, I'm going to air quote, true warm colors, okay? So this is how I defined the colors for the warm cards. So here's another example. This is bright, warm, and medium. And as you can see here, we have those rich, warm colors from the warm yellows to the warm reds. Now, if you're looking at this and you're really struggling because they're bright, I also have an example here for you for the soft colors. Same thing. It's the warm red to the warm yellow, but it's now softened a little bit for you so you can see how it fits for you. Here's an example of the soft, warm, and medium color palette cards. You can see that these are the warm colors here. In color theory, in principle, when you add red or yellow to a color, you are warming that color up. So when you're looking at the color wheel here, red and yellow, if those are the colors that warm a color up, well then they're going to stay warm all the way through, because when you add yellow to red, you're going towards orange, and the more yellow you add, you're going towards yellow. And then the reverse. If you're adding red to yellow, you're going back towards orange and continue on into red. They are the warmest colors, and so therefore are going to really look good on someone with warm undertones. If you don't feel like you can wear some of these golden hues, whether it's in the bright or soft color wheel, then you might not be warm. You may not have warm undertones. You actually might have cool undertones, because most of the time someone who has warm undertones is going to be able to wear these colors really, really well. Now, this does not mean that you can't wear the colors over on the cool side of the color wheel. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the colors that are ideal for warm undertones are going to be the range from true red to true yellow, with all of these beautiful oranges in between. Now, if you're light, you may be wearing more of the lighter colors. If you're deep, you might be wearing more of the deeper colors. But either way, these are the colors that are really going to look great on you and not great on someone with cool undertones. But that doesn't mean that you can't wear the other colors in the color wheel, okay? So there's a series of videos. This is all about warm colors. There's a video on cool colors and a video on universal colors. I encourage you to watch all three of these so that you can understand how these colors will work for you, and so you can figure out what colors you want to choose and wear, okay? If you already know your color type and you want the color palette cards, which are 3 cards, it makes it really easy to see what colors suit you best when you're shopping and editing your wardrobe. There's a link in the description below this video so you can check that out. If you've been trying to figure out what colors flatter you best, then take the quiz at yourcolorstyle.com/quiz. It'll walk you through step by step how to figure out what types of colors look best on you. It's super easy and absolutely free. That's yourcolorstyle.com/quiz.